your first alert weather with meteorologist Eric Burke.
Well, no threat of severe weather for us, but we've certainly been dealing with the haze and smoke from those Canadian wildfires. Now, the difference with the Tennessee Valley versus what they're seeing up in parts of North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, even Illinois, like they mentioned in the story there, it's where that smoke and haze is located. Here, it's aloft. There, it's more down at the surface. Therefore, their air quality suffers a lot more. But to me, just on an atmospheric scale, it's so impressive how far that smoke travels and how it gets here. But we've been dealing with it all weekend. We did have a great weekend. Wasn't terribly humid, and best of all, it did not rain or storm on Saturday and Sunday. Just a little bit of haze today. I don't think the haziness is as bad as what we had over the weekend. Overnight tonight, we stay mostly clear, pretty comfortable, but a bit on the muggy side out the door. Temperatures tomorrow morning will be in the mid to maybe even upper 60s. Another good looking day coming for your Tuesday. So far, June off to a great start, a little bit of a warmer start, that's for sure. And then by Wednesday, Thursday into Friday, you'll really start to feel that humidity increasing day by day. And that means our heat index potentially in the 90s and just enough warm, humid air to see a pop-up shower or storm coming for Wednesday and Thursday. But I think a lot of you will manage to stay dry. We go all the way up to Winnipeg, out to Manitoba, Alberta, for example. That's where those massive wildfires are, and they're not going to see improving air quality until they either get those fires more under control, which is a huge undertaking considering how large they are, or they see a shift in the wind. If they get more of a west-southwest wind, that will push the smoke farther off to the north up there to Hudson Bay. But our upper level winds allowing all that smoke and haze to continue to filter in right across the southeast U.S. all the way through the mid-Atlantic up there into the Great Lakes too. So it just shows you how powerful those upper winds are and the steering mechanisms we have in our atmosphere. For today, high temperatures warming into the mid to potentially upper 80s. I think some of you out west will see some upper 80s overnight into tomorrow morning, starting off in the upper 60s to low 70s. More sunshine tomorrow, a south-southeasterly wind. That's a warming wind bringing up some of that Gulf moisture. High temperatures will be in the upper 80s. We have not seen a 90-degree day here in Huntsville yet. We've already seen it out in the shoals earlier this season. I think if we do it, it's going to be sometime this week, likely leaning more toward Thursday, potentially into Friday. We go out to the shoals. It looks like we've got someone out on the water. That's one way to stay cool on a day like today. But Wilson Lake, Wilson Dam looks picturesque as always. A little bit more cumulus cloud cover pushing in. 82 right now in Limestone County, Athens. Look how green everything is. And hopefully had a chance over the weekend to cut the grass. That was on my to-do list. Got it done. Didn't even really break a sweat because it was Saturday and we had that nice breeze. Here are your temperatures this afternoon. 81 up there in Lincoln County. Good afternoon. 83 in Athens, 81 in Coleman, and we've got 80 right now in Moulton, Lawrence County. But that's basically where we stay, mid, potentially upper 80s, starting to see a bit more cumulus. And this is one of those very rare days here in the spring season that we barely have any wind whatsoever. Isolated showers and storms possible Wednesday and Thursday. Things become scattered in nature Friday into the weekend.